Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to install Windows Server 2012 Windows Server 2012 R2 in a VirtualBox. To do that, first open VirtualBox. If you don't have a VirtualBox, go to Google and try downloading it. After the VirtualBox is opened, click New and type any name. I'm going to give it Server 2012. Allocate the appropriate memory for the Windows Server operating system. I'm going to give 3 gigabytes, that's 3000 megabytes, and click create a virtual hard disk now. You can choose any of these options. I prefer virtual disk image. Click next. Make sure it's dynamically allocated. Now give the hard disk capacity for the Windows Server 2012 operating system. I'm going to give 32 gigabytes and create. Now go to settings, system, make sure enable EFI and hardware clock and UTC time is checked. Go to storage, click empty and choose the virtual disk and browse to the area where the Windows Server 2012 R2 ISO image is located and select that file and click open and OK. Now start. Press any key to boot from CD. To make it a full screen, press right Ctrl and F. Now the Windows Server 2012 R2 ISO has started booting and it's going to install the operating system. For some reason it's just stuck there, I don't know why. It's not supposed to happen. Let's try running it again. Start. Yeah, now it's loading files. It's booting up. Alright, now select the appropriate language, time and currency format and the type of keyboard input and click next and click install now. Now finally the setup is starting. Okay, now you got 4 options here: Windows Server 2012 R2 standard server core installation, Windows Server 2012 R2 standard server with the GUI, and data center server core installation and data center server with the GUI. The server core installation in both standard and data center are just a command line interface kind of operating system. It doesn't give you the graphical user interface. If you need a graphical user interface, select server with the GUI in standard or data center. For this video, I'm going to install Windows Server 2012 R2 standard server with the GUI. After you have selected the operating system, click next. I accept terms. I accept the license terms. Click next. If you're running a Windows Server operating system not in a VirtualBox but in an actual computer, you can upgrade it if you want, or right now, since we are running it in a VirtualBox, we are going to install a fresh copy. So click custom install Windows only. you have drive 0 unallocated space, and the total space is 32.7 gigabytes because that's how much we have allocated. Click new and apply. Click OK. Now it's going to create partition tables and allocate the space needed to install the operating system. Now make sure you select the primary partition and click next, and there it is. Windows Server 2012 R2 is installing now. Alright guys, the installation has completed and the operating system is starting for the first time. Okay, getting devices ready. The operating system is getting all the applications and softwares ready for the first time. During the entire installation, the operating system will reboot twice or maybe 3 times. Don't worry guys, that's just the way it has to go. Okay, now it's asking for a password. You have to give a password consisting of a capital letter, small letter, and numbers. Finalizing your settings. Okay, it accepted my password and it's going in. You can press Ctrl or Delete to sign in, or I'm going to use the on-screen keyboard. To do that, don't ask me why, I just do it this way. Okay, give the password that you gave earlier. Alright. The graphical user interface is here. Alright guys, we have successfully completed the installation of Windows Server 2012 R2 in a VirtualBox, and this is how it will look if you installed it properly. And the server manager will automatically open every time you boot the operating system. Okay, everything works perfectly guys. If you have questions, please leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.